Okay, so let's just jump right in. We're going to get into something really powerful today, drawing on some amazing insights from Vital Coaching. And look, if you're one of those ambitious, successful women who just feels like you're crushing it in every single area of your life, except for love, yeah, this one is for you.
All right, let's get right to the heart of it. We're talking about what the source material calls the successful woman's paradox. And you know what this is? You've built this incredible life, right? You're independent, you're driven, but that deep, amazing partnership, it just feels like it's always just out of reach.
And that's the real question, isn't it? I mean, you've done the work. You call the shots. You've literally built a life that you love from the ground up. So why? Why does this one piece of the puzzle feel so hard? It's something so many of us are asking. So what's the deal here? Well, the source material says, look, the problem probably isn't your standards or the dating pool or just a string of bad luck. No, the real block, it's internal. It's something the source calls your armor.
So here's how Vital Coaching puts it. A lot of successful women are only playing half the game. You've absolutely mastered independence. And let's be clear, that is so magnetic. But if it's left unchecked, that same powerful independence, it kind of stops being a magnet and starts becoming a wall.
And this quote, wow, it just nails it. Love can't land on armor. It needs somewhere soft to land, you know? It can't break through a fortress. This costume you're wearing, this untouchable strength, yeah, it feels safe, but it's also incredibly isolating.
Okay, so the goal here isn't to ditch your power. No way. It's about shifting into what the source calls partnership energy. And this is huge. It's not about subtraction. It's not about losing yourself. It's all about expansion. It's like going from a solo act to this incredible duet where the stage actually gets bigger for both of you.
All right, so what is this armor actually made of? Where does it come from? Well, according to the source, it's basically forged from 3 really specific, really powerful fears. Okay, fear number 1, losing your identity. I mean, think about it. You've built this incredible life, this whole sense of who you are. So of course, there's this deep down worry that getting into a real partnership means you have to give all that up, that you have to surrender the very freedom you worked so hard to create. But here's the reframe. This is the script flip. The old, fearful way of thinking sees a relationship as a loss of you. The upgrade, the mindset that actually attracts an amazing partnership, it sees union as multiplication. The right person doesn't erase you. They amplify you. It's not 1 + 1 = 1. It's 1 + 1 = like 100. All right, next up is a big one, and maybe this one will sound familiar. It's the fear of being too much, you know? The worry that your ambition is too intimidating, your feelings are too intense, that your power is just overwhelming for someone else to handle. And what do? We start dimming our own light, right? But just think about what happens when you do that. Dimming your light doesn't actually attract the right person. It just makes you invisible to them. A partner who's really, truly right for you, they don't want less of you. They're not looking for some watered-down version. They want the whole thing, the full throttle, undiluted you.
And then there's the third one, the fear that's just rooted in our past, getting hurt again. Past heartbreak is no joke. It's real. And as the source points out, your actual nervous system, your body, it remembers that pain. So even if your brain is saying, I'm ready to date, your body might be back there going, no thanks, and keeping love at a very safe distance. And this is kind of the tough pill to swallow. You really can't be open to incredible, deep love without also being open to the possibility of getting hurt. That armor that's shielding you from pain, it's the exact same armor that's blocking love from getting in. You just can't have it both ways. Okay, so we figured out what the armor is, and we know the fears that are building it. So now what? How do we actually start to take it off? Let's get into the practical side of how to flip this script. And the very first thing to get is this. This is not about doing more. It's not about adding more dating apps or more nights out to your already packed schedule. The real change is internal. It's about becoming more available. And I don't mean your calendar availability. I mean your energetic, your emotional openness.
So how do you actually practice this? You start small, with these little micro practices of openness. Like, next time you're talking to someone, just try holding eye contact for 1 second longer than you normally would. Or offer someone a really genuine piece of validation. Or, and this is a good one, share one tiny, real truth about yourself that you'd normally just keep inside. These are like the little reps at the gym that build that muscle for openness.
Let's talk about standards for a second, because this is important. The source makes this awesome distinction between having high standards and having rigid standards. A rigid checklist, must be this tall, have this job, that's just serving your ego. The upgraded way of looking at it asks a totally different question. Can we grow into something great together? It's a huge shift from inspection to exploring potential.
Okay, so we've covered the problem and the solution. But there's one last thing, a final, super powerful idea from the source material that it calls the ultimate cheat code for becoming magnetic. So what is it? What is the single fastest way to completely flip this dynamic on its head and just start pulling in the connection that you actually want? It's one word, presence. That's it. Not being perfect, not putting on a performance, just your full, undivided, grounded presence. In a world that is so distracted, this is the rarest and most valuable thing you can offer. And look, this isn't some fuzzy, out there concept. It's so tangible. It's putting the phone away, like really away, not just face down on the table. It's taking a breath to slow yourself down. It's looking at the person in front of you like they are the only person in the entire world. It's speaking from your core, not from that mask we all wear. And that's exactly why it's the cheat code. Because at the end of the day, people don't really remember your witty one-liners or your impressive job title. They remember how they felt when they were with you. The feeling of being truly seen by someone, of being in the presence of someone who is 100% there, that's what people never forget. That's what creates real connection. So let's just end on this one final thought from the source material. What if this whole search isn't about finding something that's missing out there? What if love is already right here, just waiting? Not waiting for you to go out and discover it, but just waiting for you to finally, bravely allow it to come in.